Hey ladies and gents, it's Zam again, and sorry I haven't been putting any videos up. I'll say in this other videos too. I've been feeling very well lately, so I haven't put up videos in a few days. So I'm bringing this to you guys as somebody always asked. I've always get this question all the time, like, what is my favorite tanks in the game? So what I'm gonna do is gonna do a my favorite tanks tier by tier. And I was thinking about not doing tier one, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I did have a favorite tank when I did play tier one, and that is the uh, Leichttraktor, the light tractor, the Lowell tractor, the infamous Lowell tractor, the tier one German light tank. And it kind of sentimental because this is the very first tank I ever played in this game. I played probably 30 games in this thing before I even played anything else. And I played this thinking, this is how I got suckered into this game. Going, okay, the Germans should have been the best tanks in World War II. We had the Panther, Tiger II, Tiger. This game should be kind of along the same lines. Well, yeah, fuck yeah. Boy, was I in for a rude awakening. So anyway, I decided I'm going to do this my favorite tank series, and I'm going to start at tier one. So the history behind this tank is in the mid 30s, the Germans were not allowed to build tanks according to the Versailles Treaty. So what they did was they codenamed these tanks and built them and then sent them to Russia for testing. And there was 4 prototypes of this tank built. This light tractor, essentially how it translates. They were sent to Russia and tested there, and after it was tested, it was decided it wasn't quite up to snuff what they wanted to do with it. So it was used mainly as a training vehicle. The four prototypes that did end up being actually manufactured. So that is the history of it. It did not participate in World War II, as far as I know. Anything I could find about it. Essentially, these things were just left, and yeah, that was the end of it for this, at least this tank. So what we have in game is a 37 millimeter gun. There's actually 2 choices here. There's the 2 centimeter Beretta and then the 37. The 2 centimeter, some people like to play that because of it's kind of a, you can really take a tank down pretty quickly if you can pen and you land all your shots. Works out great. Can't hit shit beyond. And I played the first game in this tank, and I run this before I remembered why I didn't like the gun and went back to the 37. This is a much better gun at distance, at range, and of course a ridiculous reload on it. So the tank, I played, I don't know, several games, and I lost several games, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got 57,000 fucking battles in this game. I should be able to win one tier 1 tank, one battle, right? Well, come to find out, tier 1 is not much different than tier 10. Entirely depends on what you have for teams. And I'm talking about some complete fucking blowouts, like literally didn't make it 1.5 minutes in the game and half team was dead. That kind of shit. So yeah, as much as I could try to do it, carry it. So the game I'm going to be showing you is the second game I had no, not the second. Yeah, second or third game I had in that night when I first started out. All were losses. First 3 games I played were losses, and I believe this was the third game. So the tank we have in game, with the 37 millimeter, 36 average damage per shot, 40 penetration, 27 rate of fire, 2.1 second reload, 39.84 turn traverse, 7 degrees of gun depression, and 1.5 second aim time, with a dispersion of 0.45, with an average damage of 1,000 a minute. Yeah, it's tier 1. What can you say, And I still have the original crew that I had in when I first started playing at 95% camo, because that's how much I understood about the fucking game when I started. And I never paid it to change it. I always kept this thing kind of as is. The only thing I really did to it is I put some camo on it before I started this little review of this tank. So 130 hit points. Isn't that a crazy? 14 on the hull, 14 all the way around, 14, 14, 14. And then in tier 1, you're lucky if you get occasional bounces and some weird shit like that, but that's about it. 7.9.5 tons, 85 engine horsepower. Yeah, you just drive it because it's, you know, it's the lull tractor, right? This is all it's all about. This is all everybody had to go through this when they first started the game, and how much fun these first tier one tanks were. 26 for concealment, 396 for view range. That's actually because I'm actually carrying binocs on the tank. Yeah, I know I'm an asshole, right? But what are you gonna do? 271 signal range. It's tier one, folks. This is totally about absolute bullshit shots. Little plinky guns taking off 40, 50 damage per shell. You know, things like that. Auto guns, slow gameplay, no fucking map, not a single idea what's going on in the map. It's just a shit show. So I will be bringing up the first replay on the tank. It's not even a good crew trainer. You start out with 3 fucking crew members. So, but yeah, like I said, new series. We're just going to start at the beginning, and we're going to go up through. AP's got 40 millimeters of penetration. APCR's got a whopping 74, almost double. And the HE, of course, has 18 average penetration, which I didn't realize is actually, that's probably a you know, worthwhile shell at this tier. I mean, when I think about 18 damage penetration, I'm running rammers and enhanced gun laying drive because it takes forever for this thing to aim, and of course binoculars because I'm going to be a dick and have the best view range in game. The usual setup of small repair kits and all that kind of crap. So let's jump in and give this a whirl. So, ladies and gents, we are back with the lull tractor on the hills. Like I said, I believe this was my 3rd game out in this thing, and I had not won all night long. The first 2, I think the first 2 was like 15-1, 15-2. Insane. I forgot how much these low tiers, how fun they are. All right, so we got the typical tier 1 map. We get this one, and we get Himmelsdorf. Those are your typical 2 maps for tier 1. I forgot about that. And of course, I believe I'm the only one that actually has camo on my tank. Bear with me, folks. This is going to be, you know, I'm going to do 10 of these videos, so I will get to tier 10, tier 8, something more interesting. But, you know, I got to start at tier 1 because it is the lull tractor, and that's what this is all about. Just having a good time. I don't think I'd played this thing in like 4 years. So, pulled it out of the garage, greased it up, woke up the crew, and thought, you know what, let's give her a whirl. So, the mad dash for the hill at 21 kilometers an hour. And that's fucking fast at this tier. So, head up the hill, and we're going to see here, we already got guys trying to climb the hill, and we get our first set of tanks popping right about now. So he's giving me his side, pull back, put another shell into him. Oh yeah, gotta love them guys. This guy, he has no clue what's going on. He's like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna drive right up in here. The little tractor to me, he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna hang out right here. Put a shell into the medium one, finish him off. Looking, see if I can get the lull tractor. And this is just like literally spamming. As fast as the stupid thing shoots, you throw it up there. And this lull tractor, I'm not terribly sure he even realizes that I'm here. You know, because I got a epic shit ton of tanks sitting over here. Everybody's kind of crowded around. He's just throwing up shells with his little gun there. Yeah, and he's hitting me. Hits me a couple times actually. So they nail off a few of the tanks. Finally, maybe I can get up the hill and see what I can do here. So the Aratsu kills my platoon mate, and I make the hill. Folks. It only took me 2 minutes to get here. So, get up the hill here, and I'm going to be a sneaky bugger. Pulls up just enough to get in on the NC-31. And, you know, really for 0.45 dispersion on this, it's still pretty ridiculous how well this thing is. And we're fucking down 7-5, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, I'm going to lose again in tier 1. You know? Right? That's entirely what I was thinking here. So, looking around. I got a little tractor there, T1 there, just poking up just enough to get And I don't have sixth sense, so I couldn't fucking tell you if I was spotted or not. But I do have view range, so popping up here, see if I can find something. And of course, you know, we still have the 3 guys that are still sitting at base trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. The Leichttraktor finishes off the MS1, and now it's 7-9. I'm here by myself, 3 full health tanks at cap. One's in a bush, and the other 2 are sitting up on the hill. It's tier 1, but this isn't much different than tier 10. Not really. I mean, you still see this in tier 10. So we got the T1 over here, and I'm still kind of looking around here. I know there's 3 tanks out here at least. So pull up here, looking around. Nothing to be spotted at all. And that's about the time the T1 starts pushing the actual field over there, or the off the peninsula island, whatever you want to call it. And I thought, well, you know what, let me go take a look over here. And I really thought at this point maybe that one of these guys would actually come up here and challenge me. I'm thinking that, okay, everybody's hanging out here. Maybe if I get over here, maybe somebody's going to come up here. And nothing at all. So I move over, and ooh, look at this. I got me the MS1. MS1 falls off the top, and I got the Atsu here, right here, and he's gonna give me his ass on his way over there. He's probably not even a clue that I'm actually sitting behind him. Pump a few shells into him, finish him off. MS1's still hanging out there. T1's hanging out over there, and we are still 8-10, 3 tanks versus 5. And I'm still thinking to myself, we're fucking fucked. 600 damage, and I'm gonna lose. 7 kills, 600 damage in a tier 1. I'm gonna lose. So I pull over here. I always get that little tingly spidey sense that maybe, just maybe, one of these guys are actually gonna leave cap and maybe make it over here toward where we're sitting at, right? So I'm waiting here. Still ain't got nothing. Still haven't seen nothing. And I sit and watch a little bit, and that's when I noticed one of the Leichtraktors had actually moved up and killed that guy over here. So I back up here, and there he is right there. Just finally gets spotted, and that's when I notice the Fred gun comes running around the corner, puts a shell into him, puts another shell into him. Oh, I get the ammo rack. All right, I'm at 29 hit points. Fucking wow. 8 kills, sitting at 700 damage, and I'm thinking, God damn it. Can I do this? Can I pull this out of my ass and maybe get the win on this game? Finds the MS1, lights him on fire, puts him down to nothing, puts one more shell into him, finish him off. Puts me up at 810 damage and 9 kills. So we got 2 more Leichtraktors. That Leichtraktor is full health. He goes complete fucking YOLO, loses almost all of his health coming off the hill, and I'm down. I'm like, I gotta help this guy, but unfortunately he runs into a Leichtraktor with the auto cannon, and he plays pokey shooty, and he loses. So I tried to auto aim that, but obviously he's moving faster than the auto aim can. So I'm sitting at 871 damage, 10 kills, and this other guy has not been spotted since the first part of the game. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That guy's probably going to come over center. He knows I'm here in the middle somewhere that I killed that guy, so he's going to be coming this way. You know, this is my rationale, right? This is 57,000 battles of rationalizing why people do what they do in this game. And it never even dawned on me as I'm driving this way that it's tier 1, right? I'm thinking to myself, you know, any player in their right mind would have moved over that middle ridge, realizing that I'm at 29 health, and you're still full health, right? This Leichtraktor has not taken any damage, the one I'm currently system rename, whatever. So I am going to sit here in the bush. I'm going to get my binocs up, see if I can extend my view range out a little ways, and I don't see anything. So like I said, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, there's no way, there's no fucking way this guy is still sitting in the same bush that he started out with. Oh, but folks, this is where Zem just outthinks his own. He just thinks too much. He thinks way too much. I already thought by now he would have been headed to base, maybe even on cap, which would have been better for me yet, because then I could have played outspot him, and we would have had a chance of maybe catching him on cap and just playing vision games with him. But there he is, still sitting in the same bush that he was in earlier. The one shell. Oh, and actually thought he was AFK for a second here. Back up, and the motherfucker, if I can show this here, lands a shot through the rock. I'm not even sure how he did it. So, folks, 10 kills, almost 1,000 damage, tier 1, and I can't win. And I had backed up, and I literally, I mean, honestly, I didn't even contemplate that the fact that he was going to make that shot on such a small sliver of my tank. As you can see here, I'm not even sure what he hit. I'm guessing he probably hit maybe a little bit of the front that would have been sticking around the edge of that pile of shit. But yeah, so that is the Leichttraktor reviewing gameplay. I did eventually win the next game, so I felt a little better. You know, I was 1 for 4 at tier 1. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Stick around. I will be going up the fight. I will be going to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and I will eventually get into the more higher tier tanks. But like I said, I thought it'd be kind of fun to start out with the iconic Leichttraktor. So hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you guys later.